another person to take a little bit more information and then tell me that I would receive a call back in 7 to 10 business days to get an appointment that would be scheduled within 90 days, anywhere from 70 to 90 days for that appointment. So that's how the choice program's working now out here. That's what you have to go through to do that. What that company did was they saw an opportunity to make more money because the choice program's now going to blow out, right? More people are going to be going to community care.
Right.
More people are going to need to be talking to this third-party company, Tri-West Healthcare Alliance, right? And so what did they do? Well, they changed their process. They hired more employees. They're charging the government more. So I've called the hotline number and saying that this is misuse and abuse, using those words specifically because, well, that's government wording for, frivolously throwing away money. And that's what this company's doing. So they're making it a lot more difficult for me to get a healthcare appointment,
I want to know how these companies find out this information on how they can abuse the system.
Oh, you want to know a good one? They had a doctor when I was med boarding out. I had a guy at a company. What was it? It was don't quote me on this. It was UTC. It was an acronym for something that was one of these companies that is paid for by the VA to help do a rating.
Right.
And I was rated. I retired. Right. Retired indefinitely. Military said I'm unserviceable. I go to this doctor, he says I'm perfectly healthy. While I'm still in the Army, the VA sends me to this doctor and says I'm perfectly healthy. And he says, the Army says, you're not, we can't even use you anymore. Get out.
Okay, we got another caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, it's Amy. I have a question to ask about the ambulance billing out here in Pahrump. We talked about this a little bit.
Right.
But years ago, a friend of mine in Las Vegas was having some health issues, and every time he took an ambulance, they took him to the closest hospital, and he would wind up paying the bill. And then I found out by calling the DAV in Vegas, if he was possible to be sent to the Veterans Hospital that the VA was paying. Know anything about that?
Were you able to hear that?
No,
he can't really, we're getting too much feedback out of your phone. He can't hear you at all. She wanted to know if it was about ambulance service and do you get stuck paying for it?
I haven't been stuck paying for anything other than companies mischarging me and them taking my TRICARE Prime insurance, which I currently don't have. Then I would get a bill from them because I don't currently have TRICARE Prime.
Right.
I'm eligible for it, but I can only sign up once a year. You miss that time, you're done. I've never heard of an ambulance, you having to pay for the ambulance bill at 100%. I've always had all that stuff covered me. I'll tell you what they do though, and this is what is a little confusing, is they do send you a bill, but the amount due is zero. They send you a copy of what they paid.
Right, okay. It should say on it, this is not a bill.
Yeah, but it's the government, so it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It's just a form that's an informational form, so it's going to be VA form 8130, and that's what that information form is for billing. So it's not like a regular insurance where you get a big red stamp on it or anything like that.
I actually had my friend, I was going to talk about it on the show today, but it was too busy. But I had a situation at the local hospital the other night. I had 3 people bring my friend back out. They didn't keep him there an hour, 85 years old. They didn't want to monitor him until the next day. And I had a man, a female, a male, and a gender neutral person who was very abusive to my friend and me. And I said I was going to talk about this on the radio. He says, "What, slander? And I'm going to tell the CEO." I said, "Well, you tell the CEO to listen Sunday." So now I want Mr. or Mrs. Gender Neutral to listen next week because the whole show is going to be about that situation at the hospital.
Well, what's crazy too is look at the gender in the military. They just voted that they can, Congress and said they can serve in the military, and they back that, which doesn't make any logistical sense. I mean, they already have to have men's and women's bathrooms. How are you going to do that out in the middle of nowhere?
Right.
You're going to have men's, women's, and transgender? Me being a straight infantryman, should I have to shower with a gay man? Openly, in an open shower that we had? We didn't have doors on toilets, we had toilets.
Right.
Why put up doors? That's a waste of
Right. Time.
money, resources.
And if you got to run out of it because there's income, and how do you get out of the door?
Yeah, it's just a line of toilets, but so they don't think of things logistically. They make these laws based on feeling.
Yeah.
So let me give these numbers again, because I know we don't have them.
We only got about 4 minutes here, so give them out.
1-855-948-2311. That's the VA White House hotline. 1-855-948-2311. And then we have Samantha's office number here, and this is Horsford's, Fourth District, Nevada, Congress Steve Horsford's. She deals with the VA stuff. Her phone number is going to be 702-963-9371. Of course, you can find them online. They're not hard. And if anybody would like to contact me, I'll give out my email address, which is jafwf@protonmail.com. That's PROTON mail, MAIL, one word, .com. jafwf@protonmail.com.
I want to thank you for your service.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Thanks for my freedom. And you'll be back again for sure, I know.
Well, what little freedoms you have now?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have had none if you weren't there. So I appreciate it. Okay, Lazy Dog is going to be live in about 8 minutes. And thanks everybody for listening. If you need anything and you need to call me for anything, 775-751-8036. God bless. Thank you.
Was that helpful?
It was good.
Never had Flagman call in before.
Yeah.
I didn't have any calls on the show.